Hello everyone, from the Middle East to one of the most famous cosmetic surgeons here in Beverly Hills. My guest today is Simo Ourian. From the Middle East to the top list of plastic surgeons in Beverly Hills. What's your story?
Well, I came here when I was still a teenager, and I always knew I wanted to do something with cosmetic surgery. And my background was arts and sculpting and painting. A lot of these art you see in my office is mine. So it was very kind of natural that I got gravitated to this aesthetic field of medicine. And slowly I got better and better, and luckily people saw my work and they liked it, and so I got successful.
A huge followers base on social media, A-list celebrities. What the secrets of your success?
I think, for one thing, I started very early. I was one of the earlier adopters of social media, and a lot of what I do is very quick and easy, and you can see the results, and it's very visual. So I put a lot of what I was doing on social media, and people liked it. So it was very quickly, it caught on, and a lot of my patients are celebrities, so they posted my stuff on their media as well. And before I knew it, we grew to be the biggest social media provider for cosmetic surgery. And I think for medicine, anything related to medicine, we have the most number of followers internationally, close to 2.5 million followers every day.
As a cosmetic surgeon, what's your definition of beauty?
Well, my definition is different than perhaps any one of my other clients who come in, but what I try to achieve for my patients, and that's probably has more of a universal appeal, is to try to make him look the best they can possibly be. So I don't have a definition of beauty for everyone. Every ethnic group, every background has their own definition of beauty. But as long as I can create symmetry, I can give them nice skin, if I can make a face that looks more happy and uplifted, I think I've achieved the best I can do. So I don't have a mold for every face, but I try to achieve the best result for every face differently.
You've been working with the most beautiful women in the world, J-Lo, Kardashians, Angelina Jolie. Why this generation is obsessed with the idea of looking like celebrity?
Well, I don't think it's new for people to want to look a certain way. Celebrities are not new, stars are not new. Hollywood stars have been around for the past even 100 years. And before that, there was a definition of wanting to look like a certain ideal of beauty. But now we can see it more. Now we have more access to it because of social media, because of access to TV. So we can see what the ideal beauty or what people like to look like the most. And my job is to try to give people the desired look that they want to have. If they want to have a higher cheekbones, they want to have a nicer jawline, they want to have nicer lips, I can achieve that. And because of the fact that two things have happened at the same time, we have these ideals of beauty that are so massively available that we can look at in a snap of a second, and also the technology has achieved techniques that we can deliver those results. I can give somebody beautiful lips in 10 minutes. So they kind of have come together, and it's a perfect time for achieving these amazing results in the first time in the history. No other time in the past thousands of years have we been able to deliver these results for people in such short period of time and with minimal side effects and with maximum results.
You guys, I'm at Dr. Ourian's. Skin tightening.
What patients need to know before they go under the knife?
Well, before they go under the knife, they should try not to go under the knife. So it's very important to try to do things that don't require surgery. My approach for most of our procedures is to do as limited procedures as we can to give the maximal results. So that's the number one. But if you decide that you want to have procedures done, you want to go to someone who really knows what they're doing. They've done this for a long period of time. You do your research, ask your friends, look at their aesthetics, see what kind of results they want to achieve. And after you've done your homework, then you also want to go kind of slow steps. You want to be conservative. You don't want to go the first day and look like a completely different person within 24 hours. It's okay to turn back the time, maybe look like yourself 5 years younger. But if you want to look like someone else, I'm very cautious about that. I try to tell people to try to look like yourself, maybe 5 years younger, and that is a lot easier to achieve than try to make someone look like maybe a celebrity. That's a little bit, you have to really pause on that one.
How common are plastic surgery complications?
Well, plastic surgery is still surgery, and like any other medical procedure, there are complications. The key is to choose your doctors wisely, choose the centers you want to go to wisely, and you can limit the number of side effects to minimum. But still, you have to keep in mind that these are procedures. As much as we make them look very nice and fancy and elegant, there's still complications. So you should be aware of those things, that this is not something that you walk in like a haircut and you go home and nothing will happen. Every day I have patients who have bruises, patients who have swelling, patients who have longer recovery time than we expected. And I want my patients to be ready for that. So a lot of times I try to tell them all the things that could happen right off the bat, so that there are not that many surprises, and at least they can plan for it. They don't plan a wedding right after the procedure. So side effects exist, but as long as you can monitor them and you can manage them, I think the side effects go lower and lower. You have to always understand what's the relative risk to amount of benefits you're going to have. So if you're going to get a lot of benefits for a little bit of risk, it makes sense. More than that, I think it doesn't make any sense to get any procedures done.
Do you have any message to our audience?
Well, first of all, thank you so much. We've been very blessed with all of our friends who come from all over the world, especially from the Middle East, from the Gulf countries, and from North Africa. Thank you very much for coming all the way to United States and visiting us. Most importantly, I want to make sure that you will, safety is number one. We want to make sure that whatever procedures we do are going to be safe. And we want to take slow steps and small steps and be very conservative. And as long as you understand that we take those approaches, we have many, many happy patients, and we hope that we'll see you here in Beverly Hills and we'll be able to be of service to you as well.
Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Ma salam.
Thank you. Simo Benbachir, Alarabiya News English, Los Angeles.